How did someone break the law and instantly regret it? I was hanging out with some friends when my buddy had the worst idea ever. Let's sneak into the abandoned hospital, Mike said, holding up a set of bolt cutters with this stupid grin on his face. My cousin works security and says they never checked the back entrance. The three of us, me, Sam, and Tyler, all exchanged looks. Dude, that's trespassing, I said. We could get arrested. Mike rolled his eyes. Only if we get caught. Besides, my cousin promised he'd delete the security footage. It's just sitting there empty. Perfect place to explore. 2 hours and several bad decisions later, we're parked behind the hospital, staring at a rusty chain link fence. Mike worked the bolt cutters like he'd done this before, which honestly scared me more than anything. Almost got it, he whispered, the metal finally giving way with a snap that sounded way too loud in the midnight silence. I've got 2,000 followers waiting, Mike said, fiddling with his phone. This live stream is gonna blow up. Wait, you're streaming this? Tyler hissed. Are you insane? Mike just laughed. Relax, I'm not showing our faces. It's all about the content, bro. We squeezed through the fence gap and approached the building. The back door was already cracked open, supposedly thanks to Mike's cousin, and we slipped inside. The hospital was like something from a horror movie. Peeling paint hung from the ceiling. Old gurneys sat abandoned in hallways. Papers and trash littered the floors. The surgical floor should be upstairs, Mike whispered, his voice echoing. That's where all the good stuff is. Did you hear that? Sam whispered suddenly. We all froze. A distinct sound. Footsteps echoed somewhere ahead of us. It's nothing, Mike laughed, but his voice cracked. Probably just the building settling. We kept moving, Mike narrating everything for his live stream audience. The farther we went, the more unsettled I felt. Something wasn't right. This place felt maintained. No dust on some of the surfaces, fresh footprints in certain areas. Guys, I think someone's been here recently, I whispered. Mike ignored me, pushing open a heavy door marked morgue at the end of a long corridor. This is what you've all been waiting for, followers. The creepiest room in the— That's when the lights suddenly flooded on, bright fluorescence blinding us after the darkness. We all screamed, hands up to shield our eyes. Standing there was a uniformed police officer and a man in a security guard outfit. Police! Don't move! The officer shouted, hand on his holster. Mike panicked. He tried running, shoving past Sam toward the door. He made it 3 steps before tripping over his own feet, landing face first on the linoleum floor with a painful slap. His phone skidded across the room, stopping right at the officer's boots. The cop picked it up, glanced at the screen, and his face hardened. Is this a live stream? I can explain, Mike started, blood dripping from his nose. My cousin works security here and— Your cousin? The security guard stepped forward, face completely confused. I've never seen this kid before in my life. Mike's face went pale. But Dylan Martinez? He's a night guard here. The security guard shook his head slowly. Kid, there's no Dylan working security here. Never has been. The cop scrolled through Mike's phone, his expression growing darker. Breaking and entering, trespassing, and 14 previous live streams in restricted areas. The mall last week, the old factory downtown. Mike looked like he was about to throw up. I can delete them all. Please, my parents will end me. Should have thought about that before broadcasting your crimes to 200 people watching live right now. As they led Mike away in handcuffs, he kept looking back at us, desperately yelling, "Call my cousin! He'll vouch for me. This was all his idea." The security guard just laughed. For the record, I'm an only child.